Affect the wagering. 1 Center Ridge Runner, owned by George Howery, driven by Jim Daly. 2 Ellen's Ace has been scratched. 3 Full of Bologna, owned by Alvest Incorporated, Alan Hauk and Guy Miller, driven by David Miller. 4 Carol G, owned by Jack Ader. Kyle Ader will be aboard. Number 5 is Another Thing Coming, owned by Jim Stambaugh. Dallas Miller will be in the bike. 6 is SAHBRA, owned by Jerome Grogan with Brad Hanners. 7 is Legacy's Terror, owned by Marianne Georges with Chip Noble. Number 8 is Email, owned by Ken Spock. Jody Essig will be in the sulky. Scratch number 2, Ellen's Ace. And there they go. They're off fan pacing. 1 Center Ridge Runner is off stride at the start. Moving out from between horses, Another Thing Coming takes the lead. Followed by Full of Bologna along the rail. Carol G is up on the outside. After that, SAHBRA. Legacy's Terror. Email tried to leave. She's not going to make the front here tonight. She's been taken all the way back to 6th and far back, and seemingly out of this one is the 1 Center Ridge Runner as they move by the opening quarter-mile pole in 29-1. Another Thing Coming leads the way by 2 lengths. Full of Bologna stalking in second, past the stands into third. Comes Carol G racing for SAHBRA. Legacy's Terror, Email, and Center Ridge Runner in a tepid second quarter. As Another Thing Coming will try to steal one on the front end, and she's doing a pretty good job of it right now. Another Thing Coming a length and a half from Full of Bologna. After that, Carol G. They're at the half-mile pole in 1:01. Should be plenty left in the tank tonight for the every step pace setter. Another Thing Coming. Full of Bologna now on her heels in second. Carol G a closer third. SAHBRA fourth. Email from the back again. Legacy's Terror and Center Ridge Runners caught the others. Little more than a quarter of a mile apace. Another Thing Coming continues to lead the way. SAHBRA's up on the outside. Full of Bologna. Here comes Email a closer fourth. Carol G, Legacy's Terror, and Center Ridge Runner 131. Moving around the far turn, Another Thing Coming continues to lead the way. Here's SAHBRA up on the outside. Full of Bologna eases off the rail, moves to the middle of the racetrack. 3 horses across the track vying for command. Another Thing Coming. SAHBRA's up on the outside. SAHBRA, Another Thing Coming, and Full of Bologna. SAHBRA now gets the lead. 6 SAHBRA is the unofficial winner. 5 Another Thing Coming second. 3 Full of Bologna third, and 4 Carol G fourth to the winner's circle. Number 6 SAHBRA, 3-year-old brown filly by Towner's Big Guy out of H.H. Sable. Owned in Cincinnati by Jerome Grogan. Trained by Calvin Wright. Hard driven by Brad Hanners. We cover the mile in 1:58-2. 6 SAHBRA, the unofficial winner of the 6th. $6-5 exacta, $58.60, $58.60. 3 out of 3 on the pick 3 on 3, 7, and 6. $779.20. 3 with 7 with 6, $779.20. The trifecta returning $149.60. Windows are now up and on tonight's 7th race. 7th Miss Baker Lady, post time in 17 minutes at 9:36.